All right, we're rolling.
We are rolling. There we go. Stage number 3, technically, but
Technically
only
number
the
3.
second we ran.
Yeah, well, we've never been good at counting. So.
No. But we need to keep it that way, or the spreadsheets don't work. That's what Bill said.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
Bruce, you had a heck of a run today.
Yeah, I had a nice run. It was a consistent run. We started off at 11 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock, so there was a few curveballs thrown to us to start with. Watering our dogs, getting prepped for the day, but everything went pretty good.
So you told a really fun story here tonight at the banquet of you running with Liam Connor.
Yeah, I had the pleasure with about 9 miles left, I caught Liam and stayed behind him for a while. And in amazement, that little guy ran and ran and ran. I swear he ran for 30 miles. I couldn't pace him uphill. I couldn't catch him downhill. And then finally, we got within 3 miles left, and he said, "Hey, old man, you can have the trail." It didn't quite go that way, but I took it that way.
So, but it's pretty impressive to see a 15-year-old hang in with the big boys like yourself.
Oh, no, it was very impressive. He did a phenomenal job, and if that's the future of our sport, we're in good hands.
And same when you look at Leonie Tetzner today. I saw her at about, I would say, mile 20, and she was already in the lead.
Yep.
And kept that lead all the way to the finish.
And the nice or sad thing about this is I was beaten by their parents, and now I'm going to get beat by their children.
Or you are beating them.
Well,
it's looking like that right now.
Right this moment, but it does go back and forth. It has a way to even itself out.
I mean, finishing third, ahead of Alex Bittenden, ahead of Kathy DeBay, that's pretty good.
We're going to try to make that a habit, though, aren't we?
You should.
That's okay. We'll work at that.
So, what were your thoughts about the trail today? Especially after, I would say, the little bit of a rough start we had.
The trail was way better than what we anticipated. Way better. It was a little bit soft on top for most of it, but somewhere in the middle, the groomer had pulled, and we're like, "Holy smoke, this is a fast trail, nice." And I was like, "We're going to have this all the way to the turnaround." Then we got to that 90-degree corner, turned right into the opening, and said, "Oh, and we're back to a decent trail." But no complaints. And the weather wasn't bad. The warmth wasn't too bad. It was a good day running dogs.
So one thing we always like to do is looking at the split times. The first 9.8 miles an hour, 9.8 miles, you ran at 15.3 miles an hour. Then it dropped a bit to 12.6, but on the way home, you picked it up again, 15.2, and the last split, you were actually faster. You know, you did 13.6. So you were faster on the uphill in the last quarter.
That's because I was trying to keep up with Liam running the dang mountains.
No, but you didn't run.
No, I can't run.
But that says a lot about your team.
Yeah.
It's a very steady team.
I'll tell you a story about one of my earlier days here. I was running up a hill, exhausted. Doug Swingley caught me. And he doesn't pedal, he doesn't pump, he doesn't nothing. He goes, "If I had to work that hard, I'd get better dogs."
And you did.
And I worked it. That was my goal, was to get better dogs so I didn't have to work that hard.
Bruce, you had mentioned something about changing your training strategy this year.
Yeah, instead of working on speed and being concerned about speed and how fast we're training, we turned it around and I watched how long each mile took me. And I made more concentration on the effort the dogs are putting out instead of the speed they're putting out, making sure they always wanted more. We're seeing if that works out or not, but they're climbing pretty good this year by comparison. Like to Liam, I probably give Liam 75 pounds.
Yeah. What were the distance of your training runs to prepare for 30 and 35 mile races?
We had 3 runs close to 30, and we had probably 4 or 5 runs in the 25 mile range. But when we came to altitude, we did a 10, a 15, 3 20s, and then one more 15.
Gotcha.
Game plan for tomorrow?
Well, they joked with me today. They told me to run my dogs like I stole them. But today I ran them like I borrowed them. Tomorrow I'll run them like I stole them.
Looking forward to it. Have fun.
Good deal.
Good deal.